Praise the Lord. Thanks for joining me. We are in the book of Revelation, chapter 13. We're going through the end time events and in a simplified manner. Now, we do this because the words of prophecy in the scriptures, they give us tremendous hope for the world in which we live. And we know that our hope transcends this world. There's a better world coming. And God not only tells us about that, but he also told us what's going to happen in the end of time. So in Revelation 13, John writes, I saw a beast rising out of the sea, 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 diadems on its horns and blasphemous names on its heads. Who's this? This is talking about the Antichrist. The 10 horns and 7 heads represents kings and kingdoms. But notice the blasphemy, the blasphemous names on its heads. You see, Satan always will try to instigate people rebelling against God, cursing God, swearing at God, raising their fists as it is against God. And when we see that happening in the world today, we need to understand that rise of the anti-God and anti-Christ spirit, the increasing prevalence, and men and women becoming more and more emboldened to shake their fist at God, to scoff and to mock at the things of God. Know that these things are a fulfillment of prophecy rather than really telling us that there is no God. It's really a fulfillment of prophecy. This is what's going to happen. These blasphemous names, and that is already at work, as we see. And the beast I saw was like a leopard. Its feet were like a bear's, and its mouth was like a lion's mouth. Those 3 animals, now what do they represent? Whenever we look into the book of Revelation, we always need to remember we take the Bible as a whole. The book of Daniel provides a tremendous backdrop to understanding Revelation. Daniel had tremendous insight into the end of time, what's going to happen in the future. So it's good for us to study the book of Daniel and use that as a backdrop to help to interpret the book of Revelation. The leopard represented the rise and the swift conquest of Alexander the Great and the Greek Empire, the rise of the Greek Empire. He was so swift. And the bear represented the Medo-Persian Empire. The Medo-Persian Empire, and the lion represented the Babylonian Empire. And this beast now, it was like a leopard, feet like a bear, and the mouth was like a lion's mouth. He sort of embodies all the previous powers and empires that preceded him. And it says, and to this beast, the dragon gave his power and his throne and great authority. We're going to look into this more tomorrow. God bless.